Hello, my name is Mike, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Last time, we finally recruited the Dalish elves to our war, so now we have all factions allied with us. The elves, the mages, the dwarves, and the mercenaries. So now, I think we're going to head towards the Landsmeet and continue on with the main story. But I am going to go back to Denerim and try and do a few more things there. I want to see if I can go into that elven alienage, because they said it would only take a day or two to open, but I'm not sure if they're being honest or if it's just a plot point that it's closed. Either way, we're going to make our way to Denerim, and I'm going to do a few more things there, and then I guess we're going to head towards the Landsmeet.
I'm curious. Will the painted elf answer a question?
Why not? I appear to have all day.
The painted elf attacked the Grey Warden, and yet it still lives. Had the decision been mine, its skull would be pulp right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Could you destroy something as pretty as I am?
Easily. I fail to see how any measure of attractiveness would make one difficult to crush.
Perhaps you do not know how to look then. Take a peek at that circle mage. Must we speak of the allure of an older woman? She has lessons to teach us all, my friend.
You have no idea, little elf. Keep your imaginary hands to yourself.
One would have to be blind not to realize how very pretty we all are and how important that is to preserve.
Perhaps there are definitions of blind I have yet to understand.
Wow. That was quite the conversation, and I think I would only get that conversation if I have all three of these teammates in my party at any given time, so I can only wonder how many conversations I'm missing. Yeah, here we are in the Brazilian outskirts, and yeah, there are a lot of other places I could go. We'll head to Denerim, and I'll go talk to Wade, see if he's got more armor for me, and I think there's not a whole lot left for me to do there. Hello again, it's me, your favorite customer.
I have a question for you, Shale. How does it feel to be a giant statue?
What a bizarre question. How else would it feel?
Well, let's see. Does it hurt? Do you feel like you've been buried under a pile of rock? Or do you feel nothing at all?
I have nothing to compare it to. How does it feel to be considered an inferior race when compared to others who are just as soft and weak as you?
Fine.
How very fragile it must be. One touch and its kind crumples, spilling liquid everywhere. No wonder they clad themselves in metal.
It takes more than just a touch, I'm sure.
I feel very solid and immortal. No putrid liquids to squirt out of me. Oh, no.
Now that you mention it, I suddenly rather feel like a delicate mushroom.
These conversations between Zevran and Shale are quite amusing. I'm glad I've been bringing these guys along. They're not my favorite companions, but they've got some amusing banter. Anyway, Heron, it's me, your favorite customer.
We're closed. Oh, it's you.
It's me.
The Drake scale armor is done. And it's, well, decent. Few things I'm rather proud of. And it didn't take as long as I feared. Odd.
You'd better be very proud, Wade. We can't afford any more flights of fancy.
I feel good, actually. I wouldn't mind working on Lord such-and-such's armor today.
We'll see how long this lasts. Here's your armor. Now please leave.
I don't know why you're so snarky. I've been paying handsomely to get this armor done. In fact, I have a few more scales.
Welcome. Please leave. And if you have any more scales, you can shove them. Yeah, just leave.
But I have so many more scales. So many more scales that can be crafted.
Hope you enjoy your armor. I'm glad Heren let me make something decent for a change.
Alright, well, I guess we're done here. We got some more armor. I don't think I'm going to be able to wear it. That's been the trend so far. I pick up a bunch of armor and I can't wear it. But maybe. No, I need more strength. I thought becoming an arcane warrior meant that I could start equipping this stuff with magic, but apparently not. Well, we're done in Denerim, I think. I got some armor made by Wade and Heron, but they refused to accept any more scales. So, yeah, we're done crafting armor now. Not that I can wear any of this stuff anyway, because I don't have enough strength points. And the elven alienage was still closed. They would not let me in. So as far as I can tell, we're done. We're going to make our way to Redcliffe Castle and get this Landsmeet underway. First, let's stop by the party camp to recuperate a little bit. I'm not sure how close to the end of the game we're getting. Maybe meeting the Landsmeet is the final mission, so I'm going to talk with everybody at least once. Starting with you, Poochie. He doesn't have anything to say, but he's always good to pet. Let's pet Poochie. Good boy. Zevran,
What say you?
why don't you give me one more story, if you got any more stories?
Well, the only one that's really worth telling is the story of the mission right before I came to Ferelden. But no, I would rather not. I shouldn't have said anything.
I won't pry if you don't want me to, but I'm interested. I am.
Nothing that I would prefer to speak of. Perhaps another day, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, it's a shame because if you don't tell me now, I might not be able to hear it later. But if you don't want to tell me, that's fine. Alistair.
Ask away.
No, he has no new dialogue options, and he still has no comment on possibly becoming king. Fine. Maybe Sten has something to say. No, he did not. Sten had nothing for me. How about you, Win?
Thank you so much.
Ah, because I helped you find an errand.
Yes, you led me to an errand. You persisted, even though I was sure all you were going to find was a dead end.
I'm glad I was able to bring a resolution to this scenario.
I will never be able to repay you for what you've done for me. Finding an errand allowed me to bring that chapter of my life to a close. I feel free. A great weight has been lifted off my heart. This moment, it feels like the moment before the sunrise, when all the world is still, holding its breath, waiting for first light. I can stop thinking about my past and look forward to the future. Thank you, my friend. You will always have my gratitude.
If you're happy, then I'm happy, Win. I live to make others happy, and you've been such a good friend to me. I'm happy to have brought a little bit of happiness into your very, very short life. Save the best for last, which means Morrigan!
Do you realize that you've been smiling for hours now?
I've done a lot of good things.
Since the last time you and that girl shot glances at each other, in fact. I cannot imagine what you begin to see in her. I hope at least the dalliance is worthwhile.
I haven't dallianted at all yet. You know, Morrigan, there's always room for a third party.
Why, yes, that must be it. Green with envy, am I? 'Tis a bit sickening to watch you two, but I imagine it at least takes your mind from our situation. Have it your way.
I think she might be a little jealous, but that's too bad. I really am enjoying Liliana's company. She's been so pleasant so far. She's had a lot of adorable moments, too. Morrigan's been such a sourpuss so often. It just feels nice to be with Liliana.
I enjoy the nights at camp. The night always seems more peaceful to me. Safer.
I know what you mean. Except for that one time we were viciously attacked by the Darkspawn. It does seem peaceful and safe here.
I feel the night grants us a reprieve from the troubles of the day. Silly, isn't it? The Darkspawn never sleep, and they lurk in the shadows.
Yeah, they do. But it's not silly to try and find moments of peace to enjoy.
I enjoy those nights when we stand guard together, talking to pass the time in those small hours. Well, I talk and you listen mostly. Sometimes I succumb and fall asleep and wake to find you still watchful. And I know you're watching out for me.
Have I been letting you fall asleep on watch? That is highly irresponsible of me. But I guess I've been looking out for you.
What I'm trying to say is that I trust you. I'm comfortable around you. I know you'll be there when I need you. You are our leader and my friend, and sometimes I think that maybe we could be more than that. Maker, look at me stumbling over my words like an ill-educated peasant girl. Some bard I am.
You are very cute when you're embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed. I'm just flushed because of the heat.
Alright, let's get this romance underway.
Really? No one told me. You felt the same way and didn't do me the courtesy of informing me? You made me say all those things. Why couldn't you have said them first? Oh, you... Oh, how very awkward.
It's because I can't talk, remember? I'm a very silent protagonist. I thought you were comfortable around me.
Well, yes, but don't question me. I am a woman, and I reserve the right to be inconsistent. Oh, chivalry is so dead, making the lady spill her guts like that.
Alright, let's just shut up and kiss her.
Well, that settles it then.
Yeah, this is a fun time. I'm having a good time here. And here's my army. I've got these four soldiers here represent the 4 factions, so I'm going to go into battle with 4 sections of army and my own personal army. And now I've got Liliana hanging off my arm. See, it's a good time. Good time had by all. Now, Shale, I did not mean to neglect you. I'm sorry.
It speaks.
I would have expected golems to be different.
Different? Different than what? Different than a statue? Different than a log? Should I talk in a monotone? Yes, master, I exist to serve the master. I shall kill for the master and only for the master. Perhaps it expected me to have a booming voice. Recite limericks. I can recite limericks, if it likes.
Are we going to try and shoot limericks at each other? Are they dirty limericks?
Mostly they involve slaughtering pigeons in creative and invasive manners. I have never met another golem. I have no idea what one might be like, or why I wouldn't be like them. Why? Has it met other golems? Did they not sound as I do?
Yeah, I've actually killed a lot of golems. And other than Ferelden, they didn't speak.
And now there shall be no more. I suppose it is for the best. I don't know what kind of dwarf I was, but as a golem, I am superior in every way. So there is no loss, surely.
I suppose not. Being a golem is... I suppose it is pretty effective. I mean, it's hard to argue with being a giant a giant woman made of stone with fire crystals and electricity hands, so, yeah, you're superior in almost every way, except for perhaps the ability to cuddle.
Now stop talking so much. The wagging of its moist little tongue is distracting.
Alright, fine. I was kind of hoping to hear that dirty limerick, but if you don't want to share, then fine. I have been turning in a lot of supplies to my army here. Hopefully they'll be a formidable force. And I've got a couple more gifts I can distribute as well, but I don't think anybody's going to appreciate them because they're already so very enamored with me. I have a bunch of flowers here called Andraste's Grace. Sounds like something that Liliana would want.
Flowers? For me? They're beautiful.
Don't you recognize them?
These were her favorite. I haven't seen these in such a long time. They smell just like Mother used to. Thank you. Thank you so much for remembering.
Yes, I remembered. I remembered that you liked flowers, and that you were somewhat religious, so I kind of figured that flowers that were related to religion might appeal to you, so good, glad. Okay, well I think we're done here. I've distributed everything I can, and I've got a bunch of supplies, and I've outfitted my military, and I've helped out my armies over there, so I think it's time to go to the Landsmeet. Here we are. This might be the final battle. Going to Arl Eamon's castle in Redcliffe. You know, every time I come here, I see these men training at these training dummies, and doing push-ups, and tightening their bow. You'd think maybe 1 or 2 of them would have the decency to clean up these skeletons by now, but I guess they're just kind of here. I guess they're just decorating the castle. I better just get used to it.
I understand you've acquired all the allies you could. That's good. We can call the Landsmeet if you are ready. I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me.
Yeah, let's go to Denerim. I don't know what else I can do to help our war effort, but yeah, I think I'm ready.
Excellent. I shall make the arrangements. Let us be off to Denerim, and may the Maker watch over us.
Oh, this is it, I think. This might be like in Mass Effect 2, where all of the things we have done, this might be the culmination of all of our efforts, all of the factions we recruited, and all of the things we have acquired. Denerim is the heart and soul of Ferelden. It was the city of King Calenhad, birthplace of Andraste.
If we defeat Loghain here, the rest of the nation will follow us. By calling the Landsmeet, I've struck the first blow. The advantage, for the moment, is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself, to oppose us directly. He will strike back at us. The only question that remains is how soon. Loghain, this is an honor that the Regent would find time to greet me personally.
How could I not welcome a man so important as to call every lord in Ferelden away from his estates, while a blight claws at our land?
The Blight is why I'm here. With Kaelan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. Its queen. And I lead her armies.
Oh, have to make a response here. If Honora rules, let's speak to her.
Ah, the Grey Warden recruit. I thought we might meet again. You have my sympathies on what happened to your order. It is unfortunate that they chose to turn against Ferelden.
I like how you decreed us enemy of the state. That was nice and kind of you. But it's time for me to turn the tables. I have come to reveal your crimes at Ostagar.
You should curb your tongue. This is my city, and no safe place to speak treason. For anyone.
You've spoken of me first.
There's talk that your illness left you feeble, Eamon. Some worry that you may no longer be fit to advise Ferelden.
Illness? Why not call your poison by its true name? Not everyone at the Landsmeet will cast aside their loyalties as easily as you and these sycophants.
How long you've been gone from court, Eamon? Don't you recognize Rendon Howe, Arl of Amaranthine, and Terran of Highever?
And current Arl of Denerim, since Urien's unfortunate fate at Ostagar. The Regent has been generous to those who prove loyal.
I'll bet he has. That's a lot of titles for one man to have.
Don't interrupt, Charles. Your betters are talking.
Enough, Carthrian. This is not the time or place. I had hoped to talk you down from this rash course, Eamon. Our people are frightened. Our king is dead. Our land is under siege. We must be united now if we are to endure this crisis. Your own sister, Queen Rowan, fought tirelessly to see Ferelden restored. Would you see her work destroyed? You divide our nation and weaken our efforts against the Blight, with your selfish ambitions to the throne.
Why am I interrupting? He's obviously not talking to me. I guess I'm the one who stands up for Arl Eamon here. What efforts can there be when you make us outlaws?
Kaelan depended on the Grey Warden's prowess against the Darkspawn, and look how well that ended. Let us speak of reality rather than tall tales. Stories will not save us.
I cannot forgive what you've done, Loghain. Perhaps the Maker can, but not I. Our people deserve a king of the Theron bloodline. Alistair will be the one to lead us to victory in this Blight.
Oh, is that all I have to do? No pressure.
The Emperor of Orlais also thought I could not bring him down. Expect no more mercy than I showed him. There is nothing I would not do for my homeland.
I don't know about that guy. He's hard to read.
Well, that was bracing. I didn't expect Loghain to show himself quite so soon.
I think he's actually doing what he thinks is best for his country. He's just not really good. He's just not a good person. That's his only problem. So, do you know why he's doing this? Yeah, can you confirm my suspicions?
Maker knows. Perhaps he's gone mad. I would have imagined pigs would fly before Loghain MacTyr would turn against our king.
So how long have you known him?
My sister married King Merrick while he was still in exile. At that time, he and Loghain were inseparable. The wild prince who'd never seen the inside of a castle, and the farmer's son. When Loghain joined Merrick's rebels, he was just a raw-boned boy, but he got on one knee to swear that he would see Ferelden free or die trying.
And he did succeed in making Ferelden free, and then he killed Ferelden's king. Yeah, and now he kills Merrick's son and steals the throne. Exactly.
And conspires with a blood mage to poison me. It is a bitter dose to taste. The Chantry speaks truly about the corruption of power. If a man like Loghain could go and do this, I would never have believed he would do anything but what was best for Ferelden. We need eyes and ears in the city. Loghain has been here for months. The roots of all his schemes must begin here. The sooner we find them, the better we can turn them to our advantage. Go have a look around, and see what you can turn up. Better yet, find the nobles who have arrived for the Landsmeet. Test the waters. See how many will support us. When you're ready to talk strategy, come upstairs to my sitting room. We can lay out our plans for the Landsmeet then.
Alright, sounds like we have to start conniving ourselves. I have come to Denerim for the Landsmeet. Arl Eamon wishes to assemble the nobles to choose a new king that will unite Ferelden against the Blight. However, Loghain is still a thorn in your side, and there is much to do before you can confront him. Keep Eamon informed of your latest exploits. Alright, I'm in the castle now. Shale, what are you doing here, Shale? I didn't bring you.
Everything in here appears to be breakable. It seems most impractical.
Everything is breakable when you're a golem, but for most of us, it's not. Morrigan! I found Morrigan.
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire. What comes, my friend?
Hey, if anything is going to be set on fire, it's going to be by me. Alright, looks like everyone is here, but they don't have a whole lot of new conversation options, but... Alright.
Ah, Warden. I trust you've made yourself comfortable.
Not really, I've just been poking around. I see you have an elf there.
This is Elena. She's...
I am Queen Enora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak for herself.
That's fine. Why would Enora ask us for help? Yeah, Queen Enora.
The Queen. She is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer. He tells her not to trouble herself.
So does that mean that the Queen believes Loghain killed Kaelin, or that she's just unsure?
My Queen suspects she cannot trust her father. And Loghain, he is very subtle, no? But when and how, he is privy to all the secrets and not so subtle. So she goes to how? A visit from the Queen to the new Isle of Denerim is only a matter of courtesy. And she demands answers.
And how did that go?
He calls her every sort of name, traitor being the kindest, and locks her in a guest room.
He locked up the Queen? Loghain allowed that, did he?
King Kaelin was like a son to him, and Loghain left him to die. Does he love Enora more? Who can say? I think her life is in danger. I heard how say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Arl Eamon.
Wow. Loghain would kill his own daughter to frame Eamon.
We may have no choice but to trust Enora. The Queen is well loved. If Loghain succeeded in pinning her death on me, I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take.
He seems like the kind of guy who would actually do that, so I suppose we should trust her. Can we just expose his plot against Enora to the nobles? That probably won't work, will it?
And who would tell them? Me? An elf escaped from Orlais? What Ferelden noble would listen to my words? Rescue my queen, and I promise she will reveal all, and at the time when it will hurt Loghain most.
Well, I guess you're right. We have to help then.
I have some uniforms. I'll hire so many new guards every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you to the servants' entrance. We must slip in and out with my queen before anyone is the wiser. I will go ahead to House Estate. Meet me there as soon as you can.
Okay.
I'm glad you decided to help. With Enora's knowledge, we have a far better chance against Loghain.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know if I trust Alina, though. She knows too much.
She's obviously more than a maidservant, but I imagine it's useful for Enora to have a trusted attendant who can move more freely than she herself. And consider what aid she and the Queen might be to us. If Enora has truly turned against her father, she becomes the one thing we lack. Someone with a true understanding of Loghain's plans and allies. With her guidance, we can form a far more successful strategy against him.
I suppose you speak the truth. Alright, I guess I should get going.
As you like. My palace is your palace.
Yeah, it might not be your palace for very long if we don't get this thing sorted out. How's it going, Alistair?
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room. Ask away.
They also tried to make you king, although you still don't have anything to say about that, do you? No. Nope, you still don't have anything to say about that. Very well. Very nonplussed about the whole situation. Oh, how's it going, Zevran?
You know, I could get to like this. The last time I came to Denerim, I stayed at an inn so filthy the bedbugs had fleas. What say you?
Nothing, I just wanted to hear your funny line, that's all. Everyone's got something to say. Who's this guy? Denol.
I hope all the accommodations are to your liking, Warden. Please let me know if anything is troubling you.
Well, aside from the murder of the king, and how I've been made an enemy of the state, no, I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
Yes, I suppose we could sleep anywhere, couldn't we? Of course I am, but we should move on. Oh wait, what do you know of this place?
Denerim is Ferelden's most important city, yes? This is the seat of power, the jewel in the crown of the king. She is Ferelden's heart. Her walls are strong, but within them lies so much beauty, just like the country and the people.
Interesting point of view. Let's go. And Ogren is, of course, in the dining room.
Right here, old pal.
Never mind.
Aye, all right then.
I wanted to see what insightful comment you would make, and that's what I got. Alright, this sounds like it might be a stealth mission, so I'm going to go ahead and bring Zevran. I think he'd be good at being stealthy.
Yes.
Someone else who's good at slipping in. Obviously not Shale, he's just a giant mountain. And I think we'll also bring Ogren. He's pretty inconspicuous. Yes. So, Zevran and Ogren, and who else? We'll bring Liliana. I think I want to bring Liliana.
Indeed.
And I guess I'll do all the healing so no one else has to worry about it. And now we can make our way to Arl of Denerim's estate. Okay, we'll just go in there and we'll just sneak our way into the castle. No one will notice. We've got two sneaky elves. A very... we're getting waylaid by combat. We're always getting waylaid by combat. I don't see anybody, but that doesn't mean anything. Keep your eyes open. They could attack at any moment, and you don't want to be ambushed by them. Hold on, there's someone over here, just standing over here.
So here is the mighty Grey Warden at long last. The crows send their greetings once again.
Again?
So they sent you, Taliesin. Or did you volunteer for the job?
I volunteered, of course. When I heard that the great Zevran had gone rogue, I simply had to see it for myself.
Is that so? Well, here I am, in the flesh.
You can return with me, Zevran. I know why you did this, and I don't blame you. It's not too late. Come back and we'll make up a story. Anyone can make a mistake.
Yeah, it doesn't... From what you've told me, Zevran, I don't think you should go back with them. It says... I think you've told me that they don't forgive your sins. Yeah, I don't think Zevran needs the crows any longer. He's with a better group of assassins. My group.
Oh? Does Zevran need to live?
I suspect I will manage just fine, Taliesin. I'm sorry, my old friend, but the answer is no. I'm not coming back. And you should have stayed in Antiva.
Yep, now we're gonna have to kill him. Oh, no, okay. Crap, I forgot I'm supposed to be the healer because I didn't bring a healer. Stop! Stupid.
Do not. You got blood on me, I hate that.
Alright. Now I've got a couple more archers over here. Hold on. Ooh, wait, I can cast Rejuvenate, right? Yeah, I can bring Ogren back to life. Hold on.
I'll get on it.
Go get him, Ogren. And we have killed them all.
And there it is. Taliesin is dead. And I am free of the crows. They will assume that I am dead along with Taliesin. So long as I do not make my presence known to them, they will not seek me out.
How do you feel about this whole situation?
I do not know. It seems I have options now, whereas once I had none. I have enjoyed our company, but I am wondering if it is not time for me to leave. That would be the practical thing to do, no? There is a freedom awaiting me that I have never known. But I suppose the decision is yours. Will you let me go?
Don't you want to stay for the treasure? I've been picking a lot of treasure out of these corpses.
All right. You make a convincing argument. You do seem to stumble onto treasure on a regular basis somehow. Let us return to the task at hand, then. There is still much to be done, yes?
Yes, look at this. Look at these corpses. Just pick these. Yeah, I got 40 gold, or 40 silver off that one corpse, and there are so many corpses we have to loot. Come on, Zevran. In fact, I'm going to make you loot this corpse. See, you just picked up 28 silver. Aren't you glad you stuck with me?
Seeing anyone, you'll have to come back tomorrow.
The servant's entrance is on the other side of the house. We must slip past this crowd to reach it. We will have to be very careful. How is inside?
Don't worry, I brought my stealthiest teammates. And Oghren. What is the crowd gathered for?
The estate is in poor repair. The new owl, he has not been very prompt in paying his workmen. I will be right behind you.
I see.
The Carpenter's Craft Hall has had enough of Hal's conveniently busy schedule. We will not be put off again.
Ooh, alright, so I guess we're making our way around here, and you want me to be stealthy? Do I? Oh, whoa, yeah. There's a guy over there. There's definitely a guy over there. I don't know if he can see me. I have a feeling that I'm going to run out there and he's going to see me. What if I stick close to the wall? I don't think he'll be able to see me if I do that. Yeah, we're going to be stealthy. I'm not sure if this makes a difference, but we're going to be stealthy now.
Around down there. Go check it out.
Oh, dang it, they saw me. Run. We don't have to fight him. We can just run away. I think.
Someone is coming.
Shush. We're going this way. Alright, I think we lost him. Is anyone out here in the garden? I don't think so. No one's out here in the garden.
I can distract the guards, but you must move quickly.
Alright, we slipped in unnoticed. Wait, we need to put on our disguises.
Hurry! My lady does not have much time. Are you all prepared? I will go distract the guards.
I suppose. Yeah, sure.
I will lure them into the courtyard. Wait in the bushes.
I don't think they'll know that we're not Well, they might know that Oghren's not a soldier, and they might be suspicious at the fact that there's a glowing orb above my purple radiating body while I'm carrying a staff. There's a lot of things that could draw suspicion to us, but yes, go ahead. Distract the guards for us.
Oh, you must come. I saw something. By the fountain. I think it was a Darkspawn.
Darkspawn?
They will drag us all underground to be eaten.
Should we call for help?
Did you fall off a cart full of stupid? Call for help? So they can see us act like scared little girls because of some knife-eared wench?
They will eat us all alive. Please, get help.
If there is something out there and we don't sound the alarm, we'll look worse than scared.
And drast these holy knickers. Fine, we'll check the courtyard, if it'll keep you from wetting yourself. But there's nothing there.
Thank you. Oh, it was over here. Quickly.
Very convincing. And sure enough, they're not there anymore. Alright, let's slip in. I imagine the reason we have to slip in, even though that we're wearing these uniforms, is that they might try and question us if we just walked in the front door, which would not be good, so this should be fine. And now we are here in the servants' quarters. Nothing suspicious about this.
It took me forever to be rid of those two. You must be careful now. The servants, they will not look closely at anyone in uniform. All guards are alike to a cook, no? But you should not draw attention to yourself. Most of the guards are new. They will not know you for a stranger at a glance. It is best to keep your distance from all of them and try to blend in.
Alright, we'll try that. Where's Honora?
She's in the guest room off the main hall. Andraste, guide us.
Alright, now the stealth mission commences properly. Gang, don't look suspicious. Just act like casual guards strolling through the kitchen.
Disgrace. How did the old Arl's servants ever cook anything in here?
No one ever said the Kendalls had any sense. For Andraste's sake, don't speak ill of the dead.
How's it going? Yeah, it's a terrible day out today. The rain was just awful. Can't believe they made us do that march. It's just disgusting. And I intentionally walked into this room, even though I knew it was a storeroom. Yes, everything looked to be in order there. Good, just doing my daily rounds. No one needs to pay any particular attention to me.
Cook's probably roasting the elves that broke in here. You really
Damned elves.
Help, right?
Almost as bad as dwarves, wouldn't you agree, Oghren? I've got a little notification down here that I'm disguised, and I will stay disguised, except if I talk to a high-ranking officer or attack somebody. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to attack anybody, and we're going to try and avoid high-ranking officers as well. Hello, guard. You're not a high-ranking officer. Should be fine. That is the front door, I believe. Yeah, the estate exterior. No reason to go over there. I think our queen might be in this direction. Have we done it? I think we're successful.
The Grey Warden is here, my lady.
Thank the Maker. I would greet you properly, but I'm afraid we've had a setback.
I can see you've had some sort of setback. Why don't you elaborate?
My host was not content with leaving me under heavy guard. He sealed the door by magic.
Can I use my magic to counteract that magic?
Find the mage who cast the spell. He'll most likely be at Hal's side.
I guess that's the end of our little stealth mission. We're gonna have to go fight somebody.
Well, if he didn't know you were here, he soon will.
Right. Alright, I'll be back soon.
Thank you, Warden. My prayers go with you.
Tern Hao will probably be in his rooms. They're at the end of the hall, on the left.
Terran Hall will be in his rooms, end of the hall on the left. Alright.
Tern Hao is probably in his rooms. The last door on your left.
Last door on my left. Alright. Not sure how I feel about this. Might be a trap, but we'll go along with it anyway.
The housekeeper will hear us.
Everyone's at dinner.
In that case, come
What have I just walked in on? Let me just close that door. I walked in on some sexual act being performed. You know what? Let's just disrupt them. Peekaboo.
Someone's here.
Look, you didn't say nothing. Wait. Who are you? You're not on my watch. Call the watch! We've got an intruder!
I knew I was going to have to fight you anyway.
Can be praised.
All right, well, our disguise has been blown. Can we put the disguise back on? I guess our cover has been blown. Probably should not have walked in on that. I just thought it was amusing. Thought maybe I'd get something out of it, but no. Nope. Ooh, Grey Warden documents. All right, I've taken some Grey Warden documents. I don't know what that's about. Am I going down here?
What? Who goes there?
Nice. I don't know who did that. Looks like they're going to get their own costume, though. We shouldn't have left ours behind, but oh well.
I thank you for creating such distraction, stranger. I have been waiting days for the opportunity.
You're welcome.
You never hear music in the sound of a key turning in a lock until you've been imprisoned.
You're welcome. Who the heck are you?
I am Riordan, Senior Grey Warden of Jada. And you must be Duncan's last recruit. Yes, you match his description.
Ah, you're a Grey Warden, are you? So you weren't killed at Ostagar?
Because I wasn't there. I was sent from Orlais when we received no word from King Kalen. The king had invited all the wardens of Orlais and their support troops to join him. Then nothing.
Right, because he died. How large of a force did you bring with you?
We had 200 wardens and 24 divisions of cavalry. The first we heard of Logain's edict was when everyone was turned back at the border. That was when the rumor reached us that wardens were being blamed for the massacre. We finally decided it was safest to send someone alone to learn how best to fight the Blight and this regime simultaneously. As a native Ferelden, I volunteered to make the crossing.
And you were promptly caught. Are these your papers?
Yes, these are my records. The names of the dead I could recognize at Ostagar. What I could find of Duncan's own recruitment records. Copies of the joining ritual I rescued from our Denerim vault. Those should never be seen by any outside eyes, but I trust in their encryption.
Oh, Alistair will be overjoyed to know that we can make more Grey Wardens. By the way, where is Hao?
I saw him going to the dungeons. He may still be there.
How did he capture you?
With an offer of hospitality and a poisoned chalice. I was fool enough to think Logain didn't yet know who I was.
Do you want to come with me? Probably not.
I wouldn't be much use to you in my current condition. And if you'll pardon me, I've a sudden desire to breathe some free air. I will seek you out later, after I find a good physician. And good luck, brother.
Should have brought Alistair with me. He would have loved to have that reunion moment. Oh well. And here's the guard. Yep, completely naked. Alright. Arl Hao has to be around here somewhere. Oh, this is that kind of dungeon, is it? The bad kind of dungeon. Ugh. Deeper and deeper we go. Unfortunately...
Trap right ahead.
Oh, I've activated a trap, and I have no disguise. So let's take out these Hao guards. Alright, I think behind this door is what we're looking for.
Well, well, the Grey Warden.
Or not.
I must say, I'm surprised Eamon would condone you invading my castle and murdering my men. Is he losing faith in the persuasive powers of his Landsmeet?
Ooh, maybe I made a mistake in murdering all those people. So, about Logain's plan.
Logain's plan is to save Ferelden from real threats, here and now. And after certain upstarts are brought to heel, he will end the blight you go on about. Something your pathetic Order of Second Sons can't seem to get done. Ferelden needs a king who has known command. With the proper advisor at his side, of course.
Yeah, you seem a little money grubbing. You lie, How. To yourself most of all. You're a parasite.
Perhaps. But it has served me so well.
Right.
You should have left when you had the chance, Warden. Slunk off to the Anderfells to hide with the rest of your kind. This Landsmeet is a farce. Logain will triumph, and you will die.
Yeah! Maybe so, but you won't be there to see it. Alright, Zevran and myself are down. Now I'm playing as Liliana. Oh, we're taking a lot of damage. Oh, Liliana's down. It's up to Oghren now. Of all people, it's Oghren. No, I really wish I don't fall in battle, because every time I do, it makes it very difficult, because I don't know how to play these other characters. And there goes Oghren. Yeah, it's such a terrible, terrible thing when I die, because if I die, then we're pretty much screwed. I'm the only mage. This is the last time I go anywhere without another mage. I definitely need at least Wynn or maybe Morrigan with me. Somebody who can heal, because I certainly cannot do it properly. No, we lost Zevran. This is not an easy battle.
Sure won't be me.
Come on, let's get this inferno roaring. There we go. That'll really help us out, I think. Bring Zevran back. I can't really see what's going on. I know there are mages somewhere in here we gotta take out. I also want to make sure we don't die. Zevran took out that mage. Was that the last one? Okay, good. Alright. Just took us a couple tries. We got it, though. Our old Hal must be dead, then. Or dying.
Make her spit on you. I deserved more.
Those are your last words, huh? I deserved more. I think that might embody your entire existence. You greedy and grubby little man. Well, since we have killed Hao and all of the mages that he was surrounding himself with, I think that means that the barrier for Queen Anora has been lifted. So let's make our way back to her, and let's try and rescue her, and after that, we should be good, right? Should be good to go back to the Landsmeet. I guess we'll find out. Until then, my name is Mike, and this has been Dragon Age Origins. Thank you for joining me.